Welcome back to Game Room Theater, everyone. In this video, I'm going to be talking about my home network and what I've done to beef it up in a cost-effective way, keep it fast and secure, and most importantly, reliable. So stay tuned, guys. So as you guys can see, I've got a whole lot of connected devices, not just in the man cave basement, but upstairs as well. Last count was like 140 or so connected devices, and I keep adding things. So I wanted to make sure I had a really fast, extremely reliable network that is also very secure. And there has been a catalyst. Late last year, my house got hit by lightning, or actually the backyard got hit by lightning. And what ended up happening is my gaming router that you see here, although it was semi-functional, all the ports died. This is the electronics that connect your Ethernet ports are extremely sensitive to electricity, and a little bit of current basically fried these ports. So anyway, long story short, one of my friends says don't make the mistake of getting another gaming router. You have an opportunity to upgrade and think about creating a modular type of network, and I'll get into that in a second here. Okay guys, so let's go over to where my network rack now resides. I just brought over the router that you saw in the other room, more so as a prop. So one thing, look at this. Look how awesome this looks, right? With all the antennas and everything, I fell for it. I'm like, wow, this looks amazing. My internet's going to be super fast. I'm going to be so happy with it. Turns out, guys, this is just doing too many things. I mean, it's fine. It's fine if you've got $400 or $500 that you're looking to spend on a higher end gaming router, but if you spend double that, you'll be set for a longer period of time. And let me tell you why. First of all, so this is just doing way too many things. It's got it's basically a switch, it's a router, it's a firewall, and it's an access point providing Wi-Fi through these antennas. The problem with this is that you'll place this in a corner of a house or wherever you're sitting and doing your work, not in a central part of the house, and you'll have minimal coverage on other ends of a location. If you live in an apartment, I think it might be irrelevant, but you'll probably have fairly good coverage. The thing that you have to worry about when you're in an apartment is the amount of other people's Wi-Fi and crossing signals, and your signal strength goes down and things like that. But anyway, just doing way too many things, and you know, my backyard got hit by lightning. These ports got fried, so I had to look for something new. One of my friends who had gotten severely hacked really thought about his home network from the ground up to beef up security. So that's kind of what I've done. So let me get into my network rack itself and explain to you guys what's going on. So again, guys, I'll have links in the description of all the stuff that I've got going on here. So just keep in mind, you know, I'm in Canada, roughly $500. Roughly what you see here, minus my servers, is about $1,000 to $1,100, and everything is modular. So you know, if, for example, new Wi-Fi versions come out, and this is no longer going to be compatible, not a problem. I can spend $100 and upgrade that instead of spending another $500 to upgrade this whole thing, because all the eggs are in one basket. Like I said, this is a jack of all trades, really a master of none, in my opinion. So here's what's going on. Internet service provider, I've got this provided by them, and this is running in bridge mode, and this has got an Ethernet wire that is then connected to my gateway firewall. This is an i3. Let me zoom in a little bit. This is an i3 PC with 8 gigs of RAM, 32 gig solid state drive. You don't need anything serious. It's running pfSense, and the reason why I've got it running pfSense, it's free, it's extremely secure, and it's extremely versatile, and it's somewhat easy to learn. You're not doing command. I mean, you can do command line stuff, but you don't have to. There's a nice GUI interface that you can use, but very secure. It's got a lot of support. So this is then so this is then outputting, and one Ethernet cable is connected to my managed switch that you see here. Anything that's a bandwidth hog, you want to get off of Wi-Fi. So anything that I could run Ethernet copper runs to, I did in the house, including my PoE access points, which I'll show you guys in a second. I've got an access point on each floor. So the other thing is, this also provides a level of security. You can set up VLANs so that you can assign each port to do only certain limited things and not talk to other ports or other devices on your network. Like, for example, Internet of Things on my Wi-Fi, I've got it on its own virtual LAN. So Google virtual LAN. One more time, guys, I'm not a network engineer. I've taken a lot of advice from some family and friends. I did my own research a little bit, and that's really where it's deriving from. So and again, also, this is not end game stuff. This is just stuff that I found on sale that, you know, got half decent reviews, and I ended up grabbing it. So anyway, like I said, Internet of Things, other devices and things that I have at home, I've got them separated so that they don't crosstalk. And why do you want that? You don't want your Internet of Things, whatever Joe Schmo provider, to have access to other devices in your house, or a backdoor to other devices in your house that may be the weakest link. So you want to keep your security layered and protect yourself in different ways. You know, a fairly awesome firewall, then you know, port settings with different firewalls and things like that. So anyway, then this is then connected to this little guy. Now this is a little controller for the access points. What this allows me to do is seamlessly roam with my phone or any devices all throughout my house. I've got an access point that provides the Wi-Fi coverage on each floor of the house, and that's kind of what's going on. So before I go ahead and show you guys that, here's my NAS storage. Got several I want to say maybe 10 or 20 terabytes worth stored here. So I don't have to get up and change movies. I back up everything onto this. And then everything is connected to a UPS. And this will power everything that you see here up to 3 hours, including my access points, and keep my internet going if my power goes out, which works out great. So never mind this stuff, irrelevant for this video. That's just my homebrew servers and things like that. So the other thing is, guys, you know, this rack was like, I think 150 or 200 bucks. I mean, you don't have to get anything this fancy. I just like the look of it, and I've stuck it here. My furnace room, ironic, it stays cooler than most parts of the house, so that's the other reason why I've got it. So here's the access points, guys. There's one, and it's basically connected back to my network rack with an Ethernet run, which is and it's PoE, meaning it's power over Ethernet. So you don't have to run power to this thing. It's powered by the Ethernet cable, not that. This. That's my fire alarm. The really cool thing is, let me zoom out. So guys, here's what you want when you're placing access points throughout your house. If you can, please try not to use a wireless bridge, like a mesh system where that's wireless. Connect them all by Ethernet, and I say that because you don't want a backhaul channel to suck up bandwidth either. Just run it through your copper Ethernet runs, and it's far more stable, and it's far more faster. Like, I can be anywhere in the house, and I'll get full bars and full seamless handoff. So that little controller, that little box that I showed you guys, that is what watches for the devices, how weak your signal is getting here, and then it jumps to another access point. So this access point is strategically placed. It's literally in the central part of the house. As you can see, got some ways there, got some ways there, got some ways down there, and that's literally the central part of the house. You know, I didn't do any kind of grid design to determine exact spots and all. You can take it to the next level and do that. But you know, there's one, and let me. Okay, another central part of the house, right there. There's another one. As you can see, literally the central part of the house. You know, sometimes we're over there, sometimes we're down there, and it works out great. So, and again, Ethernet run to this guy, and Ethernet runs to this guy, 2 levels up. And this covers all of the bedrooms. Alright guys, so that's kind of it. You know, again, this is not a tutorial. I'm just kind of going through my setup and what works best for me, and I've been extremely happy with the reliability of my entire setup. I mean, guys, again, I don't mean to knock the fact, you know, when you go out and buy gaming routers and like me, you know, ignorance is bliss. Thinking, okay, this is end game stuff. I'm gonna be set for life. I'm exaggerating, but anyway, I just want to educate you guys that, you know, stuff like that exists where you can keep things modular. And like, for example, these devices, like, I mean, I'm in Canada. I think I paid like $80 for it, and I've got 3 of them. And again, it's physics based. This is just limited to whichever location you've got them. So that is an essential part. It's designed just to be an access point, and it does a fantastic job of it. This is designed, like, once again, to do many things, and it's not particularly great at any one of them. It's just par for the course. So anyway, guys, in the description of the video, I'm gonna link to all of the different things that I've got. I'll keep it in a fairly organized fashion. So if you guys are looking to upgrade some things, then you can certainly follow that as a methodology and get your own things. Again, you know, find deals and sales and look at some of the reviews of certain things. But if you have to, and you live in, like I said, a smaller space, then, you know, this is perfectly serviceable. But if you're really looking to take your network to the next level, start thinking about a network rack and making it modular. You know, my router is going to be good for the next 10 years, unless I want to go 10 gigabit connections. Then that's the only time I'd really need to upgrade it. So anyway, guys, stay tuned. I've got some other updates. If you kind of know my my usual man cave videos, there's always something new coming. I just literally shared this on my Instagram, so do check out my Instagram account, Game Room Theater, exactly the same name as here. I've shared a link to where I've gotten my neon sign. I'm very, very happy with it. Let me kill some lights and show you guys the vibe quickly before I end this video. So look how awesome this looks. My logo all lit. So anyway, guys, thanks a lot for watching. If you have questions and comments and ideas for me, please do comment below. Like and share this video, and I'll see you guys next time. I've got some more updates and upgrades coming up, and I'll be sharing that with you very, very soon.